What's up, YouTube? This your boy Black and Our Family, and today we're gonna be talking about how my gun was stolen. Stolen before I could even get my hands on it. Let's talk about it. So, y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and we're gonna get into it. So, last year, around the same time that I ordered my AR, my thumb operated receiver AR, and my Zastava ZPAP M90, M70. The same time I got that AK and that thumb operated receiver, I had ordered a Taurus 605 revolver with a 2-inch barrel that shoots 38 Special and 357 Magnum. Right, this was gonna be my first revolver. Never had a revolver before. So around this time, I had so much stuff coming in that I had kind of forgot about the Taurus. Like, I didn't forget about it, but it was in the back of my mind type thing. Like, in a priority of stuff that I had coming in, that was probably the last priority. I think the AK was the first priority, and the thumb operator receiver was the second priority. And then I had a couple optics and things like that. So I ordered it on December 21st, right? Ordered it. And it was kind of like a spontaneous purchase too, so it was just like whatever. So I ordered it on December 21st. This is 2021. So I order it, and it gets delivered to my FFL. Now this is where things get a little shifty, right? I've been doing business with this FFL. It's a home-based FFL. I've been doing business with them for years. I'm talking about damn near every gun that I've ever bought online has been sent to this FFL. So I know the guy that operates the FFL on a first name basis. You know what I'm saying? When we come, we vibe. When I come up there to get my stuff, we vibe and all that. I thought we was cool, but so this Taurus gets delivered, right? And I call up there, and nobody answers. I'm like, okay, cool. Now, this is another important thing. They open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. So, and I go to work Monday through Friday, 10 p.m. to 9 p.m. Right? So really, all I got is that 1 hour window, 9 to 10, right? Really 9 to 9:30 because after 9:30, I gotta be done with the whole thing by 9:30 to be able to get to work on time, right? That's important. So I called him up with the first weekend it got delivered. Called him up, no answer. Cool. A couple weeks go by, called him up, no answer. Cool. Mind y'all, I'm real busy. If you know, I drive trucks, and during the week I'm busy. So when I forget about it, I forget about it. A couple more weeks go by, call up again, busy. Okay, at this point I'm starting to get worried. So I called up one time, and I left a voicemail. This time he called me back. He said, "Well, I told him, I'm trying to pick up this Taurus." He knew exactly what I was talking about. That's important. He knew exactly what I was talking about, and he said, "Okay." I told him I only can come from 9 to 9:30. You know what I'm saying? So he said, "Okay, I'm gonna call you back because we're gonna try to schedule that." Right? Never called me back. So a couple weeks go by, I call again. Now it's been a couple months. It's been at least 2 months. I'm calling like once every 2 weeks because I'm so busy. I don't really have time to be thinking about this revolver, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I be so busy, like it don't even really be on my mind. So a couple weeks ago, I just happened to think about it. I said, nobody's been picking up the phone for me. I gotta look into this some more, right? So I googled the FFL and all that. I'm reading the reviews. The last review was like 2 weeks ago. Guy said, awesome pickup. Left a good review for them on Google, which is crazy because I'm not getting no answer from them. So I don't know how anybody else is getting an answer from them. So I do a little more research, and I find out that the guy that I've been doing business with for years, He's not even the owner. I always thought he was the owner of the FFL. He's not even the owner. Google him on Facebook. He don't even work there no more, right? So I Googled the FFL. If y'all don't know, most FFL stuff is public information, so you can see their home address, their phone number, and all that stuff. So I get the actual owner's phone number off Google. Call him. I think it's his cell phone. I call him. He pick up. I say, hey, this so and so. I'm looking for this gun. He said, well, shit, we've been out of business since February or something like that. We shut the FFL down. Any firearm that we didn't get out to the customer has either been sent back or keyword discarded or disposed of or something like that, right? So I'm like, what? Y'all been out. Somebody just left. Mind y'all, I just told y'all somebody left a review on there 2 weeks ago. So I don't know how true that is. He said they've been out of business for this long, but like 2 weeks ago, somebody left a review saying that they did good business with them, which was my experience too, because I've been doing business with them for years. It's always been good business. So I say, cool. Let me call the shipper, the place where I got it from, which is Sportsmans Guide. Let me call them and see if they ever received that. So I hang up with him. Immediately I call Sportsman's Guide, pull up the order, all that stuff. They say, well, shit, we never received the order. We never received that return. I say, well, shit. What you mean? It's like, well, we never received it, but so we can't even issue you a refund or send the gun to another FFL because we don't have the gun, which is understandable. So this is where things get dicey. Mind you, I just got off the phone with this guy. I call him back right after I get off the phone with Sportsman's Guide. He don't pick up. So I wait a little. I'm at work at this point. I'm at work. It slips my mind about half the day. Then around 3:30, 4 o'clock, I call again. No answer. Left a voicemail. I said, hey, this is so-and-so. I talked to you this morning. I'm looking for this gun. I'm trying to see if I can get some shipper information on this gun, like a tracking number or something. So since then, I haven't heard from this guy. I haven't heard back from this guy. I called Sportsman's Guide the next day, and I say, hey, well, this guy's not picking up the phone for me. So you guys have to try to get in contact with the FFL and try to get some tracking information or something. They say, cool. Well, now, Sportsman's Guide said they was going to get in contact with them. They was going to email them and all that stuff. And once they get an update, they was going to email me. But that was like 2 weeks ago. Haven't heard about them. Haven't heard from Sportsman's Guide or the FFL. So one day I super chatted the Yankee Marshal. I don't know if y'all know the Yankee Marshal on YouTube. I super chat him. I said, hey, I got an FFL who refuses to answer the phone for me, and they don't know where my firearm is. What should I do? He said, well, call the ATF.
Black and armed family. What should you do if you send a gun to a home-based FFL but get no response once delivered? Been trying to get in contact with these guys for 4 months. If an FFL takes possession of your firearm and then refuses contact, the best thing to do is contact the ATF and say, I think something shady might be going on with this guy. They will contact them, and they will respond when the ATF contacts them because they know if they don't, the ATF will come to their house. So they will respond. So yes, the best thing to do, 4 months, I wouldn't have let it go this long. 2 weeks, and I would have contacted the ATF. That's what they're there for. They're not there just to harass us. They're there to help us when things like this happen.
Now, if you know me, y'all know I hate the ATF. Like, if it's any group in the United States of America that needs to be defunded, it's the fucking ATF. And I believe that with all my heart. Now, and they also one of the most useless groups in the United States of America. So it's hard to get in contact with the ATF too. that's a whole other thing because they got different offices and for different cities and all this stuff. So at this point, I called the ATF Atlanta field office. She said, "Well, do you have a serial number for the gun?" I'm explaining to her I've never seen the gun. I paid for it, but I've never actually received the gun, so I wouldn't have a serial number. So I called Sportsman's guy back to get his serial number. They said they was gonna get in contact with him. Blah blah blah. They never sent me the serial number. So basically, at this point, this gun is either lost or stolen. And my guess right now is that it's stolen. So I guess I'm just out of $350 or whatever, and I guess I'm gonna have to crank it up with the ATF to figure out what's going on with this FFL. Because from my understanding, that the ATF was supposed to be like they supposed to be the people you call when stuff like this happens. So I guess we're gonna get in contact with the ATF and see and kind of ante up the pressure, try to get something to happen to either find out if these guys are doing shady business, which I doubt, because I've been doing business with them for years. Not this particular guy, one of his employees. I was doing business with him for years, but this guy, this owner, I've never met him. I always met the other guy. I don't know if they're related or what, but he always operated the FFL for me. But yeah, we're gonna get the ATF on that. I'm gonna update y'all. I gave Sportsmans got a week to figure out a week or two to figure out how they gonna get in contact with him. They haven't got in contact with him, so tomorrow I'm actually gonna contact Sportsman's guy again and see if I can get some kind of information or see if they got in contact with him or tracked a firearm or whatever. We're gonna see, and I'm gonna update y'all. But the next steps is to get in contact with the ATF and figure out what's up. So y'all leave some comments on what I should do if this happened to y'all. How would y'all handle this? Y'all leave some comments and some suggestions. Y'all like the video, subscribe. Peace.